The elusive trout. In all of literature, there is probably more written about this fish than any other in the waters of the world. Experienced anglers know that the pursuit of this cold water creature can take on almost fanatical proportions. And the mere mention of a new hot stream or lake can change weekend plans in an instant. Newcomers want to know where to fish. What does the water look like? Can I use bait, lures? What's the local favorite fly? Is the area catch and release, or can I savor the flavor of a couple of carefully chosen fish for breakfast? This video takes a look at trout fishing opportunities in Northern California. With a diversity unparalleled in North America, Northern California offers nearly every kind of water imaginable. Nearly every kind and size of trout is available. And whether you prefer passive worm dunking or aggressive stream wading, whether you like to stalk wily native browns in small mountain streams or fight lunker mackinaw that can bend a rod in two, Northern California has it all. We're going to sample some of that diversity in this video, and we'll talk to a lot of experienced fishing guides and pros who can give even seasoned veterans some new tips and the newcomer some new places to slip away to. We'll start out in the area bordering the Trinity Alps, where trolling with a plain old garden variety night crawler can be very productive on one lake. And we'll hear the sage advice of a guy who's been fishing for nearly 75 years as he recommends using a fly on a spinning rod. Then we'll pass by Shasta Lake as we head up the Sacramento River, where the techniques of a legendary pocket water fisherman live on. We'll also check in at the Nature Conservancy on the McCloud, where rainbow trout the world over can directly trace their ancestry. Where does a professional guide fish on his day off? We'll show you. Traveling east toward Boerne, you'll know you're in trout country when you see these falls. The waters around this part of the state offer some of the finest trout angling challenges in the country. They also offer the occasional fisherman the chance for a stringer like this. Hat Creek, Crystal and Balm Lake, Macomber, Manzanita, and Fall River. These are names that send any serious trout fisherman running toward their rod and reel. We'll get some secrets from a couple of nationally recognized pros in these waters. If it's big trout you're after, the area around Lake Almanor and southeast to Eagle and Davis Lake is where to head. But a little-known powerhouse outflow may just contain some of the biggest trout you're likely to set a hook into in Northern California. High Sierra lakes are famous for cutthroat, but you don't have to pack in to get to all of them. Our tour will also take us to the Lake Tahoe Basin, where big mackinaw can be fished all year round, and some other nearby lakes offer good fishing. Also nearby, the Truckee River has been a favorite of Sierra anglers for years. We'll get some tips to improve your spin fishing techniques and visit the wild trout section of this river. Some people consider Lower Putah Creek a semi-urban fishery. It's so close to major metropolitan areas, but it can be very productive with the right techniques. True urban trout fisheries are available to those city-bound anglers who can't always take a 4 to 6 hour trip to get to trout-infested waters. We'll survey a couple, one in Marin County that offers one of the most picturesque environments in all of California, and another in San Francisco's East Bay region. Finally, we'll look at the coastal opportunities for that exciting breed of ocean-going rainbow trout, the California steelhead. It would be impossible to show all of the available trout water in California in this one video. We hope that as you travel to each region to fish, you'll talk to the locals, get to know a few guides, and ask about other opportunities that may be nearby. If that elusive trout is in one lake or stream in an area, it's a sure bet there are other very fishable waters very close by.